And hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to prepare moist chocolate cake, and I'm going to take you through the ingredients, and definitely I'm going to bake it in my electric oven. So I'm going to show you the end product. So let's just go to the ingredients. And first of all, you have to have a bowl where you'll be mixing your mixture or butter, and then you have I have milk, so I'm just going to measure it, and then I have oil. I'm also going to measure the oil, and then I'm using this, so you can use a mwiko instead of the whisker if you don't have it. Then this glass, I'm going to use it to mix or to measure the oil and the milk. I also have sugar, and then I have definitely I'm going to use glue band. If you don't have butter, you can use glue band. I also have some salt, so I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. I also have baking powder, yeah, and then we have some flour, and then we also have some chocolate because it's the moist chocolate cake. So we'll have chocolate, and finally I have my baking tin, and also there is only one egg available, so but I'll tell you, I'll recommend you use 3 if you're using it depends on the size of the flour that you're going to use. And then finally, so then there's warm or boiling water. So the trick is to use boiling water to make sure it is boiled, to make sure it brings out the moist. And then finally we have baking pepper. So actually this recipe I got it from Militebi on YouTube. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with the dry ingredients. So I'm going to measure my sugar. So I think I'm going to use half a glass, so I'm going to use, because I don't want to put a lot of sugar, so I think this is enough. And then for the salt, you just put just a pinch of salt. So that's it for the salt. Then the next dry ingredient is to add my flour. So for the flour, so I'm using like 2, this is like 1 cup, so 2 glasses of the flour. So if you want to sieve them, you can as well sieve your flour before using, but for me I'm just going to put it like that. So that is the first one. Then this is the second one, so I'm just going to use 2 glasses. So the next step, I think, we still have the baking powder. So I'm going to add my cocoa. So I've told you start first with the dry ingredients, then the next. So then the last dry ingredient is the baking powder. You can also use baking powder and baking soda. So for now I just have baking soda, so I'm going to use 2. Yeah, I'm going to use 2 tablespoonfuls. So I think so you make sure you mix your dry ingredients well together. So, and by the way, the advisable cocoa to use is that the brown one. When you go to the supermarket, then the tin, the cocoa, which is the orange or brown tin. Yeah, the non-sweet cocoa. Yeah, that one. So that is the advisable cocoa to use. So as you can see, I've already mixed my dry ingredients. So the next thing is to start putting my wet ingredients, and then I mix them up. So the first thing, I'm going to put my egg. So as I said, you can use as many eggs as you want, but since this is the one available, so I'm going to use this. Then the next thing also is, so I've already put my egg, so the next thing is to add oil. So after you put oil, the last thing, I think, before you start mixing, you put your milk. So the last one is to add milk. So after doing all this is to mix this. So as I said, if you have the mixer or whatever, you can use it. So for me, I'm going to use this one. So you just mix it until you get a very consistent butter, or yeah, the one that you want. So you also, I forgot, you add your boiling water, 1 cup. Then you now mix them. So this is the paste you achieve. So, and if maybe when you're mixing and you find it is too still soft, or too thick, you can add either water, or you can add your flour, depending on what you want to achieve. So this is ready. So I'm just going to prepare my baking tin using and covering it with my baking paper first before I pour in the batter. So my baking tin is ready with the baking paper. So the next one is to you pour in your butter. So we have our electric oven, the Nunix. So I'm going to preheat it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to preheat it for the temperature that is 180 degrees, as you can see, and then the heat should come from both up and down. So I'm going to twist this to this side, as you can see, and then it is for 10 minutes. So as you can see, it has started timing. So after 10 minutes is when now I'm going to set it to 40 minutes for the cake to start baking. So it is ready. So we're just going to put it here, then we now set the timer to 40 minutes, and then these ones remain the same. So see you in 40 minutes.